Hey, it's Jason. So one of the things I've been surprisingly more and more reliant on as someone who makes videos for a living is my phone. It wasn't long ago when a smartphone's video shooting capability was more similar to like a webcam in it that it got the job done but was definitely nothing to write home about. But nowadays we have phones that can shoot incredible high resolution video that can totally be used in high production run and gun shoots. But despite this leap in capability, there are still some limitations that you have given the form factor, and it's not the easiest thing to use when you're filming all by yourself, which is almost always the case for me. But my good friends over at DJI reached out asking if they could sponsor a video of me checking out the DJI Osmo Mobile 6, their flagship smartphone gimbal that they say could be the perfect tool for a creator like myself. And I've been using it for about a week, taking it in and out in all different types of shooting environments, and man, this thing is kind of a game changer. But before we jump into it, a real quick plug for the JSL newsletter. I send subscribers out a full res wallpaper every week, as well as links to really good tech deals and fun articles written by yours truly. It's totally free. Link to subscribe is in the description down below. Okay, first let's talk about design and form factor. The Osmo Mobile 6 is probably one of the best put together smartphone gimbals I've tested up to this point. First of all, it has a very smart folding design. You just lift up on the hinge here to activate the gimbal and then vice versa in order to power it off. This keeps the entire package compact and portable, which is low-key important because most gimbals are huge and a total pain to carry around. It also comes with a tripod that you can screw onto the quarter 20-inch thread at the bottom of the handle. This is key to filming yourself as it allows you to quickly stand the Mobile 6 up onto any nearby surface, and what I've really appreciated is the extra grip that it gives you as it extends the length of the handle. A lot of smartphone gimbals don't offer a lot of surface area to hold on to, so having the ability to handle this with two hands just adds that extra level of confidence when taking a shot. Now, the utility of this thing is really taken to the max when you utilize the built-in telescoping Selfie Extension. This allows you to quickly and easily shoot footage in multiple different angles like it's a walk in the park, and I love how it's retractable as it keeps the overall footprint of the Mobile 6 really compact. Now, in order to get your phone onto the gimbal, you take this mount that clamps around your phone. It's a really sturdy piece of metal, but it does have this soft grip on the inside of the clamp to ensure no damage is done to your device, and it can easily accommodate my large Pro Max version of the iPhone in a case without any fit issues. This piece then magnetically connects to the gimbal head like so. You're going to want to make sure that it's aligned properly to the correct spot, but once you do, this thing isn't going anywhere. It's an ultra strong connection. And what I love about this design is that, say I get a phone call or something in the middle of my shoot, I can quickly and easily just take the phone off to take the call and then just as quickly and easily put it back on when I'm done. And the ease of use is only compounded by the fact that the DJI Osmo Mobile 6 balances itself without you really needing to do anything. Once you have your phone connected, all you have to do is power on the gimbal, and in literally a matter of seconds, the Mobile 6 perfectly balances itself and is ready to use. There's no annoying manual calibration or any fine tuning. It truly couldn't be easier. There's also a quick launch feature that powers on the gimbal as soon as you unfold it and then correspondingly powers it off when you fold it back down, making it super convenient for run and gun shooting. And all of the Mobile 6 controls are within reach of your fingers. You get some dedicated buttons to do things like switching between the back and front facing cameras or quickly change between landscape and portrait mode, which is super convenient. And as a gimbal, the Osmo Mobile 6 provides 3-axis stabilization for ultra smooth footage in 4 different modes. The first is the follow mode, where the camera follows the gimbal's pan and tilt movements and stays stable during rolls. This is great for shooting some smooth dynamic B-roll that would be really difficult to get just using your hands. Next, there's the tilt lock mode, where the gimbal only follows the pan movements and locks the tilt and roll axes. This is ideal for shooting something like a vlog as it's easier to keep the subject in the frame. Then there's the FPV mode that unlocks all 3 axes to give you footage that mimics the look of what an FPV drone would give you. And then there's the spin shot mode, where you can use the joystick to make the phone spin, giving you some really fun looking shots that again would be really difficult to get on your own. Now, outside of those 4 dedicated modes, you have a trigger button here that if you press and hold down will lock all of the axes on the gimbal, which is great for a dolly shot where you want that smooth move in or out of the frame. You also have the built-in joystick that you can use to manually control the gimbal movement, great for getting a smooth pan for some B-roll, and there's also a knob on the side that you can use to zoom in and out and also manually grab focus. Now you're going to want to download the DJI Mimo app on your phone to take advantage of all of the Osmo Mobile 6 features, and one of the most unique features is the ability to use your Apple Watch as a remote control. You can connect your Apple Watch to move the gimbal around to get the frame that you need, or take photos, or engage the record button remotely, which again is really useful when you're shooting content on your own. You also get access to DJI's dynamic functions, such as the ability to quickly get high quality time lapses or the ability to engage gesture controls. Again, super handy when you're filming all by yourself. There's also filming tools like DJI Story Mode that can help you get some ideas for some creative shots, and quick tutorials on how to get them, and a lot of fast editing tools, a really smart addition for those who aren't familiar using a gimbal. But by far the best and most useful feature on the DJI Osmo Mobile 6 is the updated active track. It completely transforms the gimbal into essentially a robot that will film for you. All you have to do is press the trigger button once someone's in the frame, and it will automatically lock onto the subject, and the Mobile 6 will track the subject's movement as they move around. And man, this is pretty impressive. It's able to lock on like a laser to whatever it is it's tracking, and it stays glued onto the subject even when they're moving across the frame pretty quickly. It's also able to differentiate between multiple subjects and not get confused. I was totally trying to trick it up by going in the opposite direction of my wife and even going in front of her to temporarily block her out, but the Mobile 6 stayed locked on without a moment's hesitation. And this tracking is one of the most convenient features to have when you're filming something dynamic on your own. You can just plop this down onto a table or some other flat surface, engage the active tracking, and you can do whatever it is that you need to do without constantly going back and forth to check if you're correctly framed up. It's a total game changer for a solo creator like myself, and it takes the functionality of the Osmo Mobile 6 far beyond the scope of just a traditional gimbal. And at the end of the day, if your phone is your main tool to capture video as a content creator, the DJI Mobile 6 really is one of the most powerful tools that you can have. It's kind of like a Swiss Army knife for your phone. And to me, one of the best things about this particular gimbal has been how easy DJI made this thing to use. Gimbals can be an intimidating thing, as a lot of them are legitimately complicated and take a lot of time to figure out, but the Osmo Mobile 6 is one of the most intuitive and simple to operate videography tools that actually makes you want to go out and use it. And with the latest updates with the Apple Watch support and the advancements with the AI tracking, this is just one of those things that will go with me on all of my shoots. It comes in handy in so many ways. It's compact, quick and easy to set up in a matter of seconds, and it seriously helps unlock creativity in the way that you're going to shoot, and I could totally understand why it's as popular as it is. If you guys are interested in learning more about the DJI Osmo Mobile 6, check out the link in the description below. And in case you guys missed my review of this insane DJI portable power station, check it out now. You're not going to want to miss it.